go pick him up in DR.
I mean, isn't he like doesn't he still work for like the front office or something?
I'm not sure.
I know he does commentary for MLB Tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
and he's a great analyst too.
Yeah, I haven't even heard him actually.
Yeah, I mean, the accent's a little weird, but for the most part, when it comes to like baseball,
breaks it down,
dude. Legit, him and A-Rod and that like MLB Tonight, like the MLB channel, they put in work, man. They got futures. They're doing something over there. So I'm sure that him being injured like that, especially now heading in the middle of the season, you know, doesn't only affect the Red Sox fan, but it affects a lot of people and a lot of the business that he's involved with.
Yeah.
So
it's a sad deal, bro. But right now he's probably literally under the knife on his second surgery. He was stable after the first surgery, so they just underwent the second one now. Man, speedy recovery. May he come out well.
I hope she looks good, man. What if she busted?
She better be, bro. She better be worth it to take almost took your damn life, bro.
Yeah, well, isn't he married?
I don't know, bro. Who knows? He's Dominican. You know how they are, bro. I don't care if they're married. What? I don't even know what that means to Dominicans.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, guys, prayers to David Ortiz, Big Papi. Hope you come through. Que Dios lo bendiga. And stay away from them drug dealers, bro.
Yeah, stay away from their wives.
Yeah, man. What's next, man?
Well, you recently did a little bonus episode this Saturday. You went out to what was it called again?
Forney, Texas.
Forney, Texas, boy.
Bro, smallest town I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Bro, literally, like, Main Street was hi-bye. Bro, like, I drove by the freaking place twice before I noticed, oh, this is the downtown.
This is downtown.
Bro, they had a wine festival. It was 4 chairs.
Nah.
I swear. Like, Forney, I love y'all. Beautiful city. Y'all's women is fine at y'all Walmart. Like, legit, all were some thickies, bro.
Some corn-fed
thickies, bro. Like, nalgas up the ass. Definitely from fucking Texas. Did not disappoint. Because I had to go get some hand wraps because I was suspecting things was going to happen.
Right.
But, yeah, dude, I go to the downtown and I see where it's at and I'm like, where the hell do I park? And I passed by the little warehouse gym twice, didn't even look at it, and then I had to like look at the door. Hello, thing is like King's Fitness. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm here. I walk in, ugly man, Joseph Holmes man, dude, humble, bro. Walk in, teaching the kids. You can't ask for anything better, dude. I'd have a fighter, bro. Just straight giving back to the community. Doesn't he? That's how you know his heart, man. He doesn't have it yet, and he's already giving back, bro. Like, can't say enough good things about the guy.
Good. I mean, after listening to the interview, I mean, you can tell he was real down to earth. I mean, he definitely loves what he's doing.
Dude,
you can hear it.
Dude, and I think my favorite part about him, when we started talking about future goals and what he wants to do in the sport, he wasn't afraid to talk confidently that he wants the world title. He knows he's not ready, but he knows that he's going to get there. That he's fighting tough guys, that even though he had a bump in the road in his first pro fight, that he's confident it's never going to happen again. And being a fight fan, I love that. Being a student of the game, I love it even more. Because you need to have that kind of like swagger.
That moxie.
Bro, legit.
It's a moxie, bro.
Bro, I love it. And he was like, there was a part of the interview, and you guys can go listen to it. I literally asked him, like, what's next? He was like,
he's fighting again in freaking Oklahoma.
And he's fighting. He wants to fight this guy so he can, so he can get that push to fight tougher guys. And in the MMA world, it's very common to see guys that come from small gyms, but he has a good team around him that understand that it takes more than a small gym to make a world-class fighter.
Yeah, bro.
And he's traveling and willing to go see places. And, I love seeing guys succeed. So, rooting for him. Local guy. Big welterweight, dude. Big welterweight.
Yeah.
Dude, 6'4", walking around, he looked like he was an easy 200 pounds right now.
Yeah, he said that he weighed in at 180 or something like that, 181.
Yeah, 6'4", and he's fighting at 170, so he's gonna be big for the weight class.
How tall he said he was?
6'4".
He's 6'4"?
6'4". He's lanky, but he is solid.
Damn, bro.
He is solid. Big dude. And I mean that, man. Nicest guy in the world, man. Down to earth. Something about the MMA community that I can't say about every other community is that these guys, they know what it is to be picked on, and they understand what it is to be humble, but they also know what it is to turn it on and be a savage.
I mean, just hearing his story about how, he went to play football in college. And, everybody makes mistakes, bro. He made some mistakes. I played football my life. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to college because my grades were trash. But I feel him on that part. But it was in high school. He at least he got to go to college and experience that next level. It's second to professional football.
He looked like a prototypical DB, bro.
Yeah?
Straight up. Prototypical.
That's a big ass DB at 6'4".
Prototypical DB.
He was a DB or
I don't know if he looked like like a prototypical skills player.
He was either DN or a safety.
No,
there's no way he was a DB. He's 6'4". There's no way,
dude. He tall guy. If he wasn't playing wide receiver or slot, he was legit. Like, big dude. And you forget Texas, they don't build him like they do here, bro. They don't build him like in Florida. He's for real.
Florida got speed and strength out here. They're for a freaking corn-fed, bro.
Corn-fed with toughness, man.
Yeah.
But, man.
Great guy, man, from just based off the interview. When is his fight against? July what?
July 4 weekend.
Oh, July 4th? Oh, shoot. I got you.
I'll hit him up, see if we can get some tickets. Make the drive up.
We gotta go support our local guys, man. That would be dope.
Yeah, I'll give him a call, see if he can hook us up with some tickets. Maybe we can go out there, try to bump elbows with some of the MMA world and see what we could do. You never know.
Yeah, man. And at the same time, when we go to the little quarter slot machine, maybe we'll win $1 or $2. Who knows?
$1 or $2, buy a new house.
Yeah.
Get a studio with some new mics.
Even though I hate Oklahoma, I'm second guessing that I hate Oklahoma. Jeez.
Come on, bro. All right, man. What? Okay, moving on, man. What we got?
Let's talk fight recap this weekend, bro.
Y'all don't even know. If y'all don't know, this weekend was probably one of the best MMA fight weekends all year.
This guy says that every weekend.
But here's the thing. Ever since the UFC made the deal with Fox, there is no more of that politics crap that they've had to deal with the pay-per-view agencies.
With Fox or with ESPN?
With ESPN, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
They haven't had that, politics with the pay-per-view agencies and the ad revenue. Since they switched to the subscription model, there's none of this entertainment era. It's just straight putting on the best fights possible. Top guys versus top guys.
That's what Dana White's all about. That's what he's been about.
So, the last 6 months, and I don't mean to sound hyperbolic or that I'm exaggerating, each fight card, let it be from a TV fight to an ESPN pay-per-view, they've been putting on great fights every single time. And so far this year, might not be like fights of the year, but as an overall fight card, with the results and the kind of things that happen,
the best fight the year of fights. Yeah,
for sure. And this last fight card, man, one of the best overall fight cards, top to bottom, bro.
Oh.
Top to bottom. And
from prelims all the way up to main event.
Prelims to main event. A lot of good fights. I think there was a couple of ones that were a little slow, but they were still good technical fights. Tai Tuivasa lost a decision. He gassed out and basically lost a decision late in the fight. But the three main fights that I'm going to break down that I saw with my team, it's definitely the people's main event. It's Tony Ferguson and Cowboy Cerrone. Barn burner, bro. Barn burner. These two guys are playing rock and sock and robots. Definitely some head trauma. And
a lot of ibuprofen after this
yeah,
fight.
a lot of ibuprofen and CBD oil. But yeah, no, it's breaking down round one. Cowboy controlled the fight, controlled the pace with slick striking, good leg kicks, good high kicks. But Tony Ferguson is notoriously slow starter. Comes midway through the second round, bro. Freaking Tony just turned it on, man.
Just Tony being Tony.
Tony doing kukui shit, bro.
What's it saying? Champ shit only?
Champ shit only, bro. He's straight up, bro. He's awkward. He started landing spinning elbows. Good boxing, good leg kicks. Took Cowboy down. Didn't really control him, but took him down multiple times. Busted Cerrone's face up. This is where it gets controversial, man. And this is where most people say they should run it back. I don't think they should run it back because of how the fight went. But Dana White wants to run this back. Doctor stoppage due to unable to answer the bell. Basically, what ended up happening between rounds, in the second round, there was two late punches kind of on the bell.
How late? Like after the bell or on the bell?
Like as the bell was going off, hit once, and then he was already mid-combination, hit him the second time.
So it wasn't like deliberately.
It wasn't to me. To me, it wasn't deliberately, but it was also blatantly late.
Really?
It was. They were in exchange. Bell rings.
Both of them.
Both of them. So here's how it goes, and you can look up the replay. They were in the exchange. Bell goes off. The horn goes off. Cerrone mid-combo stops. Tony doesn't. Tony's bam. Second one lands like right after the bell. And it was like, ha.
What's rule number 1 in boxing?
Always protect yourself. And it's the same rule in MMA. And they didn't deduct the point. Stern warning towards Ferguson. And, knowing Ferguson...
He's not a
dirty fighter at all. He knew that he was like, he just got caught in the moment and let it fly. And Cerrone even admitted he should have kept his hands up. But he heard the bell and dropped the hands. What you're supposed to do, But that's not where it gets... That's the first controversy, right? Second controversy was right before the third round started, Cerrone, with already a swollen eye, broken nose, blows...
Prior to those leg punches?
No. I don't know if it was prior, but it's definitely during the round.
Okay.
It's arguable that it happened in that... I'm sure it's accumulative.
Okay.
Cerrone said he couldn't breathe. And rule number 1, if you've ever been in any combat sport and you get cut or you have some type of broken nose, do not blow your nose.
Right.
Makes the swelling worse. Nasal pressure, can't deal with it, causes it worse. And you see it clear as day. He's messing with his nose, plugs up the good side and tries to blow out the blood on the other. And his eye just goes from kind of open to completely closed.
Wow.
And he looked like Rocky, bro.
Before Yo Adrian?
After Yo Adrian. Adrian!
Oh, love that.
And bro, the warrior that Cowboy is, he tried to keep going, but the doctor wouldn't let it go.
Yeah, but that's a good move on the doctor, man.
Good move on the doctor. I don't think they should fight again. I don't think that I don't think the result would be any different, honestly, after watching these 2 rounds. I think that even if they would let it go on, Ferguson would have stopped it. Stopped in mid-third, for sure. He was in the verge of stopping it anyway.
Yeah. He was getting to that champ mode.
He was turning it on, bro. Turning it on for sure.
He's a champ, bro.
And fight after that was Shevchenko versus Jessica Ai. Huge mismatch. Shevchenko is nicknamed Bullet for a reason, bro. She lands... Anytime she lands, she's putting people to sleep.
Wow.
She early in the first round, she showed good technique everywhere, bro. Well-rounded, good body kick, setting up that high kick, takedowns viciously. Almost admitted her end of the first. The bell saved Jessica Ai. Early 26 seconds into the second round, you hear the bullet land, bro. Just like that. Just like that. Puts Jessica I to sleep.
Yeah,
Disconnects her from her senses. Jessica I went to go meet Jesus for 5 minutes.
Bro, that shin to the temple, bro.
Bro, that shin to the dome.
She could have died.
Fatality.